Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are watching from. This is Igbo Area TV. I am Azuka Oje, bringing you the latest updates from Nigeria and beyond. Our top story focuses on a serious threat issued by the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, directed at Senator Frank Ibezim of Imo North Senatorial District and other lawmakers from the Owerri and Olu zones. IPOB has vowed to take action against these politicians if they support the Nigerian government's plan to establish internally displaced persons or IDP camps in Imo State or any part of the southeast. In a statement released on Thursday, IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary Emma Powerful strongly rejected the proposed establishment of IDP skills acquisition centers in Imo. They stated, "This covert operation to import terrorists and bandits into Biafra land is dead on arrival." The group accused Igbo politicians of colluding with the government to bring in outsiders under the guise of an IDP camp. They want these politicians to be prepared for the consequences of their actions. "We will not sit by and watch politicians mortgage the future of unborn generations for their ambition," the statement emphasized, highlighting growing tensions in the region. In other news, the Court of Appeal sitting in Enugu has upheld the election of Honorable Dennis Agbo from the Labour Party, declaring him the rightful winner of the February 2024 rerun election for the Igbo-Eze North Udenu Federal Constituency. Meanwhile, as political tensions rise, some voices are calling for perspective regarding promises made by Governor Charles Soludo. Critics have misinterpreted the African-Dubai-Taiwan slogan associated with past campaigns. Supporters of Governor Soludo assert that expectations should be contextualized within the economic realities of today, emphasizing his ongoing efforts in infrastructural development despite limited resources. Finally, in the entertainment world, we extend our condolences to actor Jerry Amilo, who recently led his daughter to rest. Jerry Amilo shared his grief online, expressing profound sorrow over the loss of his daughter, Princess, who passed away shortly after their reunion.
To me.
Chidera, ọwụ nne ụmụada ihe niile a na-edile ihe ewu ka ihe si wee rata oke gị. Anyị achọrọ ka enye gị agaga papa wee sị na anyị akwadolu gị ọfụma wee nie gị. Ọ bụrụ na anyị tụ ujo njoloko kama na anyị na-eni n'ike ọkụkọ nna anyị wee sị na anyị eni ike esi eni ndị ọzọ ya ka eji wee dị wee chịkọcha ihe niile udo obi wee dị ya bụ anyị bụ ụmụada ụmụnne gị na-asị ka mkpụrụ obi zuru ike na ndokwe n'aha Jizọs. Ka mkpụrụ obi zuru ike na ndokwe n'aha Jizọs. Ndị ahụ ilo ka mkpụrụ obi zuru ike na ndokwe n'aha Jizọs. Tikwokwelu nna gị ezi ka ihe na-agali ya na nne gị mite ezigbo mkpụrụ n'ime ha n'aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwe anyị.
The heartfelt tributes from fans and colleagues highlight the impact of this tragedy. Our thoughts are with Jerry and his family during this difficult time. Reactions to these materials before we go. IPOB's threat to lawmakers. The statement from IPOB underscores the intense political climate in the Southeast, particularly regarding security concerns. Their strong opposition to the establishment of IDP camps reflects deep-seated fears about external influences and the protection of local communities. This situation could escalate tensions further between local leaders and IPOB, raising questions about governance and the balance of power in the region. So the government should wisen up. It's better to take the people along in whatever you do. Consider their interest. Yeah. I think if the people says no, I think you should listen to them. Don't go further with the plan. There are still feelings that the government is trying to, and hence they are mentioning senators. So the government should work with the interests of the people. It is assumed the people elected the government, even though we know that they maneuver their way to the top. But again, the government should listen to the people. If they have fears and reservations, give them further explanation. And if the fear still lingers, then follow the people's wish, especially if the concern, the people talking about this particular issue, almost the entire state. On the second news item, Court of Appeal ruling. The ruling in favor of Honorable Dennis Agbo is significant as it reflects the ongoing political shifts in Enugu State. This decision could impact the dynamics within the Labour Party and influence future elections, emphasizing the importance of electoral integrity and the role of judiciary in Nigeria's political landscape. That's just, somebody would say, a piece of grain in a pan of rice. That's just one step. Can we see such happen at the other levels? Meanwhile, everything has a starting point, and it depends on the people too. Labour Party winning. Remember, Enugu State governor is not of the Labour Party. So are we going to begin to see through changes that the right people who win will assume the seat and it will not be subverted? Now, regarding Governor Soludo's promises, the discussion around Governor Soludo's past promises highlights the challenges politicians face in delivering on ambitious visions, especially given changing economic conditions. It's crucial for constituents to have realistic expectations while also holding leaders accountable for progress. The focus should be on sustainable development rather than unattainable slogans. We used to hear he will transform Anambra to, is it Taiwan, Japan, or Japan, Korea? That was what everybody believed. But right now, I think we should focus on, is he working at all? Is he making progress? We understand that politicians, when they come at first, they make all sorts of bogus promises just for them to win the seat. But meanwhile, let's check by, is Soludo really working in Anambra? That is what we should check. Now, in rounding up Jerry Amilo's loss, the tragic passing of Jerry Amilo's daughter is a heartbreaking reminder of the fragility of life. Death can happen to anyone. His openness about the grief resonates deeply with many, highlighting the need for compassion and support during difficult times. Like the Bible has said, mourn with those who mourn. That is what the people owe him this particular time. Comfort, mourn with him. Send condolence messages. Tell him he is loved. So the outpouring of condolences from the fans and peers reflects the strong sense of community in the entertainment industry. Thank you for joining us on Igbo Area TV News. Stay tuned for more updates and follow us on social media for the latest news. Bye-bye for now.